Welcome to Tech Arena Data Insights. I'm Allyson Klein. And if it's another Data Insights episode, that means Jeniece Wnorowski from Solidigm is with me. Welcome, Jeniece. How are you doing?
I'm great, Allyson. It's great to be back. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you so much for bringing this guest on. I am so excited for this episode. We are really going to the edge of innovation. Why don't you introduce our guest and tell us about why this is such an exciting topic?
Yes, things are heating up this summer, so I am super excited to be introducing Hypertec today. And from Hypertec, we have Mohan Potheri, who is a solutions architect, and he's going to give us a lot of information about the innovation around Hypertec. So with that, welcome to the podcast, Mohan.
Thank you for having me, Allyson and Jeniece.
Of course. Why don't you tell us a little bit more about your role at Hypertec?
Okay. Hypertec is a global technology leader. It has more than 40 years experience providing solutions for data centers, cloud, and high performance computing. The company serves more than 500 data centers across 80 plus countries, and we actually deliver over 100,000 servers and storage units annually. Hypertec distinguishes itself through its rapid deployment, mass customization, and strong commitment to quality, sustainability, and cost-effective solutions. We're able to customize solutions for our customers that makes us very effective for them. Hypertec's expertise spans servers, storage, workstations, and advanced cooling technologies, particularly immersion cooling, which positions us as leaders in building immersion-based data centers.
Now, I know that you guys have been getting tons of attention for the innovative solutions you're delivering to the market. Can you walk us through some of the key challenges that you're seeing in the industry today?
Yes, the industry is grappling with several pressing challenges. First one being surging power and cooling demands that AI, HPC, and edge computing workloads are placing in the environment. GPUs are being used more and more in our data centers, and they are very power hungry. The need for greater sustainability and energy efficiency is becoming very important as it is a huge cost for our customers, and our goal is to kind of reduce the impact of computing cooling in computing particularly. Accelerated deployment timelines are other thing where the technology is changing rapidly, and we need to be able to adapt and provide scalable solutions for our customers. The other aspect being space constraints, where the space required for building these complex hardware infrastructures is very expensive, and the footprint needs to be shrunk so that the hardware can fit within the existing data center space.
And so, with that, what specific steps is Hypertech taking to address these challenges, and how are you seeing the innovation to stay ahead?
Hypertech is tackling these challenges through several initiatives. We are the leader in the adoption of single-phase immersion cooling. This cuts the power consumption by 50% compared to air cooling and achieves a power utilization efficiency of a number of as low as 1.03% compared to 1.5 or more for traditional cooling technologies. We offer mass customization and rapid deployment of hardware across our clients, and then we are able to adapt to specific workloads and scale very quickly. We are designing immersion-bound servers and storage that maximize density, efficiency, and reliability while eliminating any need for retrofits. Some of our competitors are retrofitting their servers to meet the efficiency needs. We also collaborate heavily with tank and coolant vendors to make sure that their tanks work seamlessly with our servers.
Now, you are delivering such innovative work with liquid cooling. I am sure that's getting attention from customers. Where do you see your solutions taking off in the marketplace?
Hypertech solutions are gaining momentum in AI and HPC environments where the sustained peak performance is highly critical. The hardware is really expensive, and we want to make sure that every ounce of the hardware is used all the time. And so by leveraging technologies like immersion cooling, we're able to utilize this hardware to the most without having to throttle them. In addition, edge computing and data analytics, where customers benefit from having this kind of high density deployments in limited spaces to provide the compute power required. And then the data centers are focused on sustainability, such as on seeking to minimize the use of water and energy usage while maximizing compute per square feet. In addition, organizations are looking to reduce the CapEx and OpEx, such as Hypertec's immersion solutions offer up to 90% savings and significant cost reductions compared to conventional solutions.
All right. So be it that I'm from a storage company, I have to ask the storage question. So when it comes to storage solutions, what products does Hypertec offer, and how do they cater to the evolving needs of the market?
So Hypertec provides a comprehensive storage lineup. Since we've been talking a lot about immersion, let's talk about the Trident IS515R G6 immersion board storage server. This platform supports up to 2 petabytes of storage with EDSFF drives and is optimized for AI, analytics, and edge workloads. The storage servers are designed for high capacity, performance, and reliability within an immersion environment, and they meet the demands for modern data-intensive environments. In addition, Hypertec offers, in the rack-based environment, Sierra Magma enterprise-grade storage servers that are built for high-density workloads. They can seamlessly handle petabytes of data in redundant configurations, making them suitable for enterprise workloads, private cloud, hyperscale cloud, and edge deployments.
As customers adopt those products, what are some of the unique ways they're utilizing them in, excuse me, let me just start over. As customers adopt Hypertec products, what are some of the unique ways they're utilizing them in their operations?
Customers are deploying Hypertec solutions to sustain peak CPU and GPU performance. Let me explain what that means, right? What happens is if these CPUs and GPUs operate at high performance, they tend to heat up the environment. And a lot of times in traditionally cooled environments, these CPUs and GPUs have to be throttled down to make sure that the cooling is keeping up. With immersion-based technology, there's no throttling required. So the GPUs can be used at maximum throughput for AI and scientific workloads. The second aspect is to achieve rapid deployment. So we can deploy tanks in as little as 10 minutes with the fluid fill in 30 minutes. So we can expand data centers and scale horizontally as and when needed. In addition, we can achieve dramatic space savings. 10 megawatt deployment can fit within a 10,000 square feet of data center space compared to 100,000 square feet in the case of traditional builds. And this can result to savings of up to 73% in costs. Last but not the least, the immersion environments offer extended hardware lifespan because they eliminate hotspots, reduce dust, and then by doing that, we have reduced maintenance and downtime.
So in terms of, scalability and performance, how does Hypertec ensure that these solutions really meet the growing demands of your customers?
Hypertec's immersion bound servers and storage are designed for scalability and performance. We have a modular high-density hardware that supports the latest CPUs and GPUs, including the NVIDIA H100, H200, L40S, RTX, and Intel Gaudi platforms. In addition, we support high-speed networking of speeds up to 800 gigabits per second. We offer redundant power supplies and a flexible network configurations that make sure that reliability and adaptability for mission-critical workloads is met. We also offer optimized chassis and cooling designs that deliver efficient thermal management and maximize the compute density without any compromise.
Okay, Mohan, I'm going to have you get out your crystal ball and look into the future for us. What developments or trends in the industry do you think will have the biggest impact to your customers as well as solution providers? And how is Hypertech preparing for them?
So major trends shaping the industry include the rise of generative AI workloads. This requires massive compute, which is scalable horizontally and which comes with a lot of cooling and power requirements. So we are adapting our solutions for that. We also see increased regulatory and environment where customer focuses on sustainability, and that's kind of prompting us to adopt energy efficient and water efficient technologies for the modern data centers. We also see the expansion of the edge and distributed computing for AI as inference is moving to the edge, and a lot of these generative AI workloads require robust computing platforms at the edge. So Hypertex is leveraging its immersion cooling technology portfolio to provide these sustainability initiatives, and also providing next generation hardware to sustain this emerging AI, HPC, and edge environments.
Been fascinating information, Mohan, and I know our listeners are going to want to learn more. Where should they go to get more about these solutions that you've discussed today?
Learn more, I implore our listeners to go visit the Hypertex official website, where we have detailed product information, case studies, and contact options.
Mohan, it was so great to hear about Hypertech today. I have been following you guys and I was so excited to have you on the show. Thanks so much. And Jeniece, another episode of Data Insights in the bag. Thank you so much for continuing to bring these industry leaders into the tech arena.
Oh, thank you for the opportunity. It's our pleasure, Allyson.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. Greatly appreciate it.